Yeah, thanks. I've been dialing it in for years now, so
So you do? Are you live broadcasting
yeah,
it too?
yeah.
I do it mainly to get out of having to run the clock or keep
Yeah,
score, but
I enjoy it.
I just do it for video review for the team. Coaches seem to like it.
Yeah, the coaches do like
Started doing it because I thought my kids would watch.
it. Yeah. Good morning and welcome to Soldotna Regional Sports Complex. There's a lot of construction going on out there this morning, just outside the rink. Slight drizzle. Perfect day to get your hockey season started, for sure. For me, anyway. We haven't done any hockey yet this season at the U18 level. There is some hockey on the Kenai Sports live stream YouTube page. But not at the U18. Today's matchup is the South Anchorage Oilers coming down to the Sports Center to visit the KPHA Ice Hawks. Should be a pretty good matchup. Both teams generally do okay in the division. We'll see. There's been just a single goalie for the South Anchorage Oilers, and Anthony Zarflew brings KPHA out here with a couple of different goalies to choose from. We'll get underway here as soon as the ZAM's done and the doors are closed. I'm sure they'll let the boys out and get them warmed up for a couple of minutes anyway before clock starts to roll. You see how it's going. Try to keep up with the game the best we can. I did get a handwritten roster for the Oilers, so we'll try to mention them and maybe you can get familiar with some of their names as the season goes on. We'll be posting a lot of the home games for this team this year. Probably won't travel terribly much, but we'll definitely get some of the home ones that are local to myself anyway, posted on the YouTube. If you get an opportunity, hit that like and share and subscribe button, and that'll help us grow our page a little bit, and then you can get notified too when we go live if you're interested in doing that. Feels like I'm a little crooked, but we're gonna stick with this for now and see how it works out. I'll be calling this one the best I can. It's my first game for these guys, so if I miss your player, show me a little bit of leeway. We'll get better as the season goes on. Here comes the Oilers onto the ice. I do have two goalies, only one listed. Let's kite head straight to the net for the Oilers, and here comes your KPHA Ice Hawks onto the ice. I'll keep track of shots on net as best I can, and we'll give you some unofficial results as the periods move on. Evan Witt in the between the pipes for the Ice Hawks. About a minute 44 left in this warm-up period. Okay. It's a new roster for me on the KPHA side, so we'll definitely focus in on learning some of their names and numbers before we venture out. Luckily, it looks like a good amount of the Oilers have their placards on, so should be pretty simple to follow along with them. Meanwhile, on the other side here, I see a placard so far. So anytime Nathan Hawkins is on the ice, we'll certainly be shouting out his name. Anthony Zerflew over there, head coaching for the Ice Hawks. Got Steve Hollum next to him this morning, and I'm certain on the ice frequently. Hollum has a kid on the ice, number 7. We'll look out for him. That's Howard in the faceoff circle for the Ice Hawks to start. Across from him, Jones. Then Neese here, real close to us for the Ice Hawks. And Howard able to push it forward, and it's picked up by number 2 there and chased into the zone. They've made it below the goal line already and skating through, and Neese will back away. And they can't get it clear just yet. Neese not able to keep it. And that's Marcelli. Push it into the zone for the Oilers. Jones there to pick it up for them on the half wall. Circled through the bottom. Number 13 for the Ice Hawks. Howard down there, and it's picked up and wheeled away to Meeser, who flips one off the backhand down the sheet. Picked up by the Oilers' defense, and he's pushed down there hard, and a couple Ice Hawks collide here on the close side. Pushed it in there, Howard. The Ice Hawks will go for change, and that's number 17 inside the zone for them. That's Hughes. Pushed all the way down, and this one gets a bit of a chirp for the icing call. 14:02 left in this first frame. So still young. That's DeReeve wearing the number 19. He was in the face-off circle, ends up back on his blade, and he'll push it below the goal line and fumbled there by the defense. Number 21, Howell, in on his line. Howell gonna push it out for the D, makes it up to the half wall, but that's it. And it's picked back off there by Howell, and Oilers struggle to get it out of the zone, and they finally do, and it's pushed back into the neutral ice. Picked up here by Zerflu. He takes a look. Back into the zone there, and that's number 17, Hughes, will hold the slot for the Ice Hawks. Sliding over to get it and pass it around all the way around the corner. Hughes gonna go over there and see if he can't stop things down. He'll peel it off the half wall. Howell's in the vicinity, and it's held up there, and it's a first shot on goal. And Witt able to push it aside. All the way left out for number 10 there. And Daniel Heat. Back up ice. Come the Oilers. Back towards the middle and right through the 5-hole there. And now number 8 for the Ice Hawks. That's Boatwright, bring it into the zone, and he'll whip one in. And that's the first shot on net for the Hawks. So 1 apiece so far. Still early, just 2.5 minutes into the first. Get a face-off outside the zone here. I think that's Mulligan gonna slide his way in. There it is. Mulligan pushed it forward. This one cleared the zone. Mulligan able to swat it back in there. Picked up by Oiler D. Just got it outside the blue line, and they're gonna charge it right back in there. It's number 8, Boatwright. No, number 6 rather. Bach. Mason on the mic. Trying to push it out front. Mulligan there, and now he's held up in front. And he got one out there for Bach, and Bach just tripped over the top of his blade and right back in, and they'll call that one offside. This is Joe Canova calling lines for us this morning here at the Sports Center. It's Patton, number 22, playing on the right side of the wingers there. Held up, pushed forward, and that's Patton, got a blade on it. This one's not going to make it outside the zone. Maybe it does. We got our first penalty of the game. It'll send one of the Oilers to the box. That's number 12, Jones, headed to the box. 11:35 left in this period. Going to get a face-off in there and on the power play. Crabtree in the face-off circle. Meeser parked on the slot side of the circle. And then number 10, Heath there. He was out towards the wall. Zerflu on the D. That's DeReeve out here playing defense as well, and now Meese will give it off for Marshall DeReeve. DeReeve push it back towards the middle, and he had Heath on the back door. This one found the glass. Off the glass and cleared all the way down. Zerflu gonna go grab it up. He'll rip it around to Marshall DeReeve, who taps it up the wall for Heath. Heath now, some more wall action. Pushed forward and then right back in deep. DeReeve will go get it. Witt'll slow it up for him. Here's DeReeve with a little bit of steam. Trying to get past Maselli. Just 1:16 left in this power play for the Ice Hawks. And the Oilers will wrap it around, and it's held here by Zerflu. Takes a quick one-timer into Kite, and he's able to hold on. It's more of a wrist shot than a 1T. Certainly not a hard clap. Maybe hoping for that rebound. He did keep it low, so it hit just above the shin pad. It's Meese in the circle this time. Slid in there, held by DeReeve. DeReeve will tap it back down, all the way across the ice for Zerflu. Zerflu took another shot. This one deflected into the back wall. Held now by the Hawks. They've got it slowed down a bit, and it's touched on the pass. And this one will make it the length of the ice, and that'll be called icing with 45 seconds left in the power play. Nice trying to work it through. No, that was Crabtree that time in the face-off circle, and it's held just as it trickled to the line there. Now Daniel Heath, and we're going to get another penalty. This one will be against the Ice Hawks. This is called icing right away, and now we'll go even strength for the next 26 seconds. It looks like to me. Yeah. I missed the penalty altogether. There's 10:01 left in this first period. Even strength for the next 26. They send Stinnett, Aiden Stinnett, to the penalty box. They're trying to figure out here. There's four refs on the ice this morning, trying to figure out where the face-off should go. It looks like to me that's what the majority of the discussion was about. Meese trying to push it forward, and he does pull it out of the pile, and then he oversteps it, and it's pulled away there, and it's poked at by number 17. Hughes. Still. That's DeReeve forcing the action, and then Hughes will poke at it some more, and the Oilers come out. That's Yeoman, and he'll throw one. Just missed on the short side by about 1.5 feet, and Oilers defense will play it all the way across the ice and back towards the middle, and it's stopped down there by Hughes before it ever made it to the slot. It's a good play by him. Now Connick pick it up for the Oilers. He'll cycle it back to the high slot. Drag it back down. Connick on the wall. Now down low below the goal line. Hughes will take a swat. Well, that's not Hughes. It's Meese now. He's got it in the slot. Witt will play it into the glass, and it's a nice play by the goalie, and DeReeve got a tap on it. And he'll have to chase it down, and he does, and slid over the top of it. Now Meese will pick it up, and he'll wrap it around the wall. We're on the penalty kill now for the next 52 seconds. Not the one I wanted. And it's played all the way down. They're going to say no icing. 38 seconds left of the 5-on-4 Oilers advantage. And now back through. Here's Howell to pester Schaefer as he makes it into the zone. This one pushed towards the middle, and it's swatted at by Howell. And it slowed the shot in the slot there. Picked up by the Oilers, gonna try it, and he flips one into Evan Witt. Makes the save. 17 seconds left in this kill, and we'll get a face-off now. Just to Evan's glove side. Let me see if I can't tighten in here a little bit. Pushed into the wall by Daniel Heath. Back to the high slot, held by the Oilers defense, and he pulls it out. Matthews pushed it out of the zone and pulled it back in, and it's already feisty here, just 7 minutes in. There's 4 seconds left in this kill now. Get a face-off outside the zone. Trying to drag it out of the zone there, and Witt stands up to it, and both teams even strength. And a goal. think it was Matthews that scored it. And then there's quite a tussle afterwards, obviously. So they're going to send Zerflu back to the bin. It looks like he might be the only one going. 7:52 after the goal. No, they're going to put both, so it's matching minors. And there'll be no odd man advantage here. We'll stay 5-on-5. Oh, they put 2 in the Oiler bin there. We'll see what happens there. Is it a 2-10? They only got 1 penalty on the board so far for the Oilers. And they may have given him a 2-10 with 7:52 left in this first period. He's done till after the intermission, maybe. Unless they get another 2-minute penalty up there. Nah. Trying to make sure the board's right. So far, just over 7 minutes into the game, the Oilers out shooting the Ice Hawks 4-2, so it's not a dramatic difference in any way. 1 goal on Evan Witt, 5-hole. Lots of traffic in front there. He didn't skate it or take it from a long ways out, so. It will be 5-on-4 hockey. Yep, Meese in the middle there. Boat right with him. No, that's Crabtree to his left and DeReeve to Daniel Heath to his right, and it's pushed deep into the zone, and this one goes out of play. DeReeve and number 9, fresh out of the sin bin, I believe. That's Stinnett playing defense for the Ice Hawks. Heath took the face off there. Oilers able to settle it down here. They'll have to skate it over 2 lines before they can dump it in. And this one's slapped and the icing's called away, and that's Stinnett will play it around the corner to DeReeve. DeReeve plays it around 1, and he'll skate it up. Take a turn at the blue line, DeReeve. DeReeve gonna continue it in there. Now he's got it in the corner, and he'll have to battle to keep it, and this one trickles all the way across. Shut it down here. It doesn't look like any sort of penalty. It looks like they're just going to do a face-off outside, and I don't know why they stopped up play, but here we are. Meese across from Maselli this time. Get a drop outside the zone. Meese able to pull it back. DeReeve get it dumped in there, and Neeser will push it back through. Daniel Heath cycle it in behind the net. Crabtree, and he throws it out there for Stinnett, who was able to get a shot away, and here's Meese. Meese finds DeReeve, and he'll throw one from the point. And this one turnaround pushed into the keeper, and he'll make the stop that time. .54 seconds left in the power play. 6:46 left in this first frame. Crabtree right in the battle here and pushed out front looking for some back door. Here's Stinnett, and he'll whip one in there, and that's on Kite, and he'll flop down on it. Evens up the shots on goal at 4. Let's even up the score now. Heath again in the circle. Got Jones across from him this time. Jones able to pull it back. Crabtree low there this time. Meeser tangling in the corner, and this one flipped all the way down the sheet, and Evan Witt has to make the stop. Witt pauses with the puck. He finds Heath. Heath across the sheet for Meese. Can't keep it in the zone. Stinnett now, and Heath will pull it around one and another, and he lost it off the end. All the way across the sheet now. Take a look, throw one in there, and it's deflected wide on the far side. And another shot on goal there, and this one tangled in the blue bit for a second. There's another shot for Stinnett, and he'll pull it back down, and both teams are even strength, and I'll get that penalty off the board here in just a second, and they'll flip it up and out, and Stinnett there at neutral ice in the center mark, and Jones will pick it up, and he's pestered by Crabtree, and now in the slot, and it goes all the way through. McKenna throw one that Witt had to push aside. Stinnett, DeReeve for Meese. Meese hold up as he enters the zone, and he left it there, and he'll dump it back in. That was number 6. Bach throws it back into the corner, and Bach will chase it back down there again, and Meese will take his leave of the sheet, and here's Bach again, and it's poked away from him. Hughes, I believe, yeah, number 17, and Bach going to work in the corner here. And the Oilers finally able to flip it out, and this one under Hawkins' blade, and he'll have to chase it down. Pulled off the board. And trying to get it pushed out front. It was in the slot and tipped away by the Hawks defense. 4:33, and that's Bach lost his lumber into the zone. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins will tap it away. And it's right back towards Hawkins. Stopped up behind the net there, and now it's pushed out towards the D. And Maselli will take a slapper from there, and it went well over and into the glass. And that's Witt thought he had it trapped, and it continued to play behind the net. And there's Witt, and he'll tip one that goes into the netting. Just 4:09 left in this first period. Pushed through. Hawks having a hard time winning one, and it's tipped away by Mulligan. Left on the half wall. Mulligan there now to grab this one up. And he'll push it up and out of the zone. This chased in by number 13, Howard. Howard still there. Now Howell will join it. Kept here by number 17, and Mulligan will chase it over to the half wall. Oilers able to control it now, and Howell will do a drive-by. Hawkins. Good clean check there, and this one through, and now Howell will pick it up, and he fumbled it away, poked that, and we're gonna get a call, maybe call it offside. It's 3:15 left in the period. Oh, it dangles out front. Left for number 20, throws one, and it's blocked aside by Kite. Ice Hawks had something going there, and now the captain for the Oilers will have to slow things up at the blue line as they bring it into the zone, and Jones got it tipped away from him, picked up here, and he's played away from it. That's number 22. Potton. Back the other way come the Oilers. Oilers circling high. Dipped back in there. Both players, it must not have been a 2 and 10. I don't know why. Maybe it was a 2 and 5 because they're both out of the box now. That's Surfy playing it low in the corner. Matthews gonna push it towards the middle, and this one hung up there and ripped well above the glass. No save needed to be made there. Meats got on the other side of the defense. He's gonna chip one, and it's a great play and a goal. Neeser with the assist on that one. That was a beautiful one. I'll catch his number. I think it was number 13, Howard with the goal. Just a Reeve in the face-off. Now we're tied up 1:27 left in the first period. Pull it off the keeper's blade there. They may have changed goalies. No, it's still Kite in net. Marshall DeReeve taking the face-off. I think that's his first one of the day, and he's pretty darn good at it, so maybe he'll get more opportunities here in the coming future, and it's played off the wall, and Daniel Heath take his couple stabs at it and finally kept it into neutral ice there, and Hawkins able to clear the zone. And gonna send them both with 47 seconds left in the frame. Looked like Oilers got his hand up behind the head there, sort of drug Hawkins into him. Just kind of see it in the bottom of the frame there if you're watching closely. Shot into the shin pads of Stinnett. Here's Stinnett with another chance to get it cleared. And long outlet pass, and he found him. Number 21. In through the defense, that's Howell, and he can't get it played through. Daniel Heath will take a run at it with 22 left in the period. Oilers able to bring it up here. Real close. Stinnett got it pinched on the boards there, and DeReeve in to gobble it up. He's got 8 seconds to make something happen, and he's got a guy, and that's Heath. And he hit and hammered him with the pass, and Heath able to bury it through. just as the period expires. A great assist from Heath to, missed it on the replay. Great assist from Slim all the way out to Heath, just tape to tape, beautiful pass. This is the break now. Break it down, looks like. To me, we had 5 shots on Evan Witt. He saved all but one of them. And then on them, that's Kite in the net for the Oilers. He took 6 shots and saved 4 of them. A little bookkeeping for myself. I'll try to keep totals as we go. Yeah, just a beautiful pass. 2 great assists on 2 great goals. That was Meeser with the apple on the first play. Just got behind the last defender, and he had some help there, and he pushed it towards the slot. I think that's number 13 that put that one away. Howard trailing in there. And then, so 3-13, and then DeReeve on the thread the needle pass out to Heath on the breakaway. Heath just buries it 5-hole. Waiting for the keeper. Does put a pause on it. That's me. Might have been Crabtree on that Meese goal because he's out there with him now. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Pushed forward. Crabtree chasing is controlled by the Oilers as they gain the zone. That's Crabtree, got it touched up. Now he got it back out for him, Meese. Meese into the zone. He'll push it towards the middle, and it deflected right back to him. Out to the point. Zerflu came into the half wall, took a stab at it. That's Crabtree out there to give it a hand. Coming back through, left for Jones at the point, and he let it go off the end of the skate. And here's Meese able to drag it back into himself. He's just waiting to direct the traffic. This one didn't make it to the slot, and Meese slap it down. And it's played around Hughes. Back into the zone. And Witt able to make the stop, and it trickles past the goal line. Here's Meese now. Tapped out towards the middle, and then kind of gave it up to the Oilers here, and the Oilers will play it back out for the point. This one off of Witt in behind the net. We'll get a stop and play. 13:49 left in the second period. They send 2 to the penalty box that time. Stays 5-on-5. I didn't see who went in or for what reason. Probably tangled up. There has been some, let's call it, passion so far in this game. That's Daniel Heath able to step in front of it. Now Howell left it inside the zone, and it's picked up there by Zerflu, who got it ripped out, and that one's played offsides by the Oilers. They're going to let both of them out now? That was The shortest penalty of all time. Oh, no, that's the penalty just expiring from the first one, from the first period. So we're still 5-on-5. Sorry. Reeve. Oilers bring it in. They'll let them have that one. And they'll call a goal. Didn't quite hang on to it, just trickled in across the line as far as I could tell. He certainly thought he had it and was hanging on. Stinnett played it off a stick, and it's now outside the zone. Sneaking through there. Marshall DeReeve. He's played around the corner. Oilers bring it in, throw one over the top of the crossbar. It was a bit wide as well. Here's Daniel Heath now. And he tipped one behind him, thought he had Howell coming towards the slot, and he didn't. Played up and out of the zone by the Hawks. DeReeve, now Howell. Tipped one through. Heath will chase this one down. Heath with a hip check there, and Mulliken in on, and he'll throw one towards the net, and a save has to be made, and he'll just capture it down as Heath was barreling down. Mulliken in the face-off circle this time. He's working it. It's still not outside the circle. Mulliken right back after it after he gets untangled there. Mulliken continues to play it. We got a penalty coming, and it's going to be on the Ice Hawks. Mulliken will touch it up. Gonna send Zerflute to the box for his second trip of the day. Tied at 2 with 12:11 left in the second period. It's Crabtree, able to pull it left, no one there. Down to the half wall, Maselli mishandles it for the Oilers, and he pushed it back out towards the point man. Matthews has it now. Maselli throws one that almost made it to the slot, and Crabtree's going to come out here, maybe a little out of position here, and they'll turn and fire one that didn't make it all the way through. And Matthews fans over the top of one for the Oilers, and then Meese came into the fray, and this one flipped its way down, and Crabtree gonna get it off to Meeser's got a shorthanded try here. And he missed it. Just heard the tink. The shorthanded try with 1:20 left in this kill. Matthews will circle back for it now. Heath, take a swat at him. He coughs it up, and there's all the way in, and Jones will pick it up for the Oilers there. Played into the boards by Heath. McKenna, that one trickles on the far side, just past the posts, and Meeser over there, and he's going to create another opportunity for himself. Meese, it's poked away from him, and he's played into the boards. Daniel Heath down low now, and he'll push it out front, and there was plenty of Oilers there to quash that try. 37, and the Oilers ice it down on the power play instead of pass it out of the zone. "35 seconds left in that penalty to Zerflu. You're going to see Heath and DeReeve on the sheet now, out there with Hughes. And Schwinn. I think that's Schwinn on the ice. Haven't seen him yet. Picked away by DeReeve. Now played through Heath. And it's a 3-on-2 coming the other way. DeReeve quick to get back into the play. And he'll ride a guy out of the slot, and that's Slim over there with Schwinn. Lots of pressure. 3-on-2. Plenty of guys tangled up in the corner there. And it's stabbed at by Hughes. Made a great play to keep it off Evan Witt's stick. And this one out of play and or out of the zone. And the power play for the Oilers has concluded. It's Schaefer. Dip it in there. Schwinn wrap the corner. It's held on the half wall, and Heath is going to rip this one all the way the length of the ice. And we'll get an icing call. 9:50 left in this second period, tied at 2. Howard took the face-off there for the Hawks. Crabtree will pick it up, rip it into neutral. He had Meese coming out and just led him a little bit too much. And back towards the middle and stopped down there. I guess it wasn't a penalty. Or both teams are even here. Now Meese slow things down a little bit. Take a look, and it's played off the high stick there. And he tried to backhand it back through the center on Meese, and they're going to call offsides, as they should. It's a good call by Joe Canova. Picked up by the Oilers, still played into neutral here, and that's 3 different Oilers that have touched it in the neutral zone. Here's Lake. He'll turn and fire one. Went over the top of the crossbar, rode the dasher on its way out of the zone. Stopped up there by not Crabtree, Boatwright. Howard, number 13, and there's one off the post. Doesn't count as a shot. Another quick shot towards the net, and that one deflected a couple of times, and Witt reached out to make a heck of a stop. And this play is going to go all the way down. There'll be another icing call on the Hawks. Jones will turn and fire one. Witt will gobble that one up as well. Matthews, fire one, deflected. Wide on the glove side of Witt. Howard, gonna wrap it around the corner. Get over there to play at number 8. That's Boatwright, got a stick on it. The Oilers come out of there with it, and Howard will put a check down, and Milliken playing deep inside the zone here. Number 6, Bach plays it off the net there, and it's number 8 down there to help him out. He pushed it towards the slot and nobody home. Back come the Oilers. Hold up on the half wall. Maselli push it towards the slot, and it's picked off there and can't be gotten out of the zone just yet. And here's number 7 trying to get it cleared. And now it is. Mason Bach enters the zone offsides. He had number 7 Hollum just in front of him as he carried the puck through. Here's Hollum in the face-off circle. Royals on the sheet now. Pushed it through. And a save and a goal. Oilers with the 3-2 lead, about 7:38 into the second period. So Zerflu with a kind of a strategic rest some guys type of deal he had going on there. Maybe you see a line you don't normally see, and he had skated DeReeve and Heath and Meese pretty much there, and Howard and Oilers will cycle it right back into the zone, and they hold it there, and now it trickles out finally. And Meese tracking this one all the way across the ice. Zerflu will be the first to it. He'll turn it around, push it back out, and this one will clear the zone, and Meese will grab this up. Deceptively fast, and he'll throw one, and the save was made, but the goalie bumps the post off its moorings. We get a line swap here for the Ice Hawks. Oilers looks like they'll leave their defense on and swap out some forwards. Meese in the face-off circle's got Heath to his right on the boards there, and that's Crabtree towards the middle, and the Oilers win it and bring it away, and they'll ice this one all the way down, and we'll get another face-off in their end. Crabtree takes this one. Meese pull it off the half wall. He'll push one too, and he had Heath slamming towards the slot there, looking maybe for a backdoor pass. It didn't quite make it on net, and here's DeReeve. Oh, we're on the power play, and that's why it looks like it does currently. With this group of power players on the ice, it's touched up. Going back to get it, Stinnett. Around the backside. Bumped it all the way out for Heath. Heath towards the middle, and he lost the handle. And he left it to the Oilers, and it's stuffed up there. And back to punch at it is DeReeve to keep him from gaining too easily. And now Stinnett will grab it again, and he'll skate it out of there. Stinnett take his time this time. Heath will rip it into the zone. That one's going to make it all the way around both corners to the other side, and it's rainbowed out of the zone. Plenty of time for Marshall DeReeve to get to it. DeReeve, he'll turn. Slashed at. And he's going to take it right down Main Street, take a shot that was pushed aside. Trying trying to get it through Heath. They do on the half wall here, and it's back out to neutral ice for Meese. Meese circled back and looked for another avenue. Now he's found it right down the middle. He likes it. And he'll pick it back up after it tings off a couple. And here's Hawkins. He'll rip one from the point, and that's their second shot on this power play with only 13 seconds left in it. Oop, kicked my tripod. Sorry for the bump. Late for the Oilers, and now both teams are even. Yeah, made it all the way out to the point. That's McKenna out there. It's a hockey name if I ever heard one. Trapped up. There's a whistle and a couple swats extra after late. .421 left in this period. Physicality's chilled since that first period. I think they had to maybe push at each other a little bit. Didn't stop Zerflu from getting a couple extra swats in this second period, but I think he is the only one that suffered a penalty called in this period. Pushed towards the middle and stopped down there by Hawkins. And it's cleared up out of the zone, and Hawkins right back after it in the neutral zone, and it's dumped back in there. Hughes got after it and held here by the Oilers now. Pushed back towards the middle, and that shot missed wide, and it's off the post. And bodied into the post, and it'll take it off its moorings with 3:48 left. Held by the Oilers here low. Tangled up low. Still trying to get it punched out, and they do, and this will be icing. Little coaching going on by the Oilers centerman. And pushed all the way back down, and it'll be another icing call. Holland in the face-off circle. Pulled out by Potton. Played up and out of the zone. La Mancha. Save made by Witt. Shots a little more lopsided in this second period by my count. Now I may have missed a couple on them, but so far I only have 2 on them. And 7 on Witt in the period. Here's Jones across from Hollum. Hollum got him tied up for a second. The Oilers will control it. Matthews just rip it down through. And that's Hollum right back in it. Hollum not going to let the defender do it easily, or the forward rather. He finally gets it pulled out of there. He's looking for somebody in the slot that's, and he'll tip it away to Matthews, and Matthews skates down the blue line. He'll turn and fire one, deflected in behind the net, and Matthews will grab it back up, push it towards the slot, and this one didn't make it onto Witt, and now it's back out towards the half wall. trying to slow it down there, and they finally poke it around enough that they can control it, and it's off a shin pad and stays in the zone, and Hullum able to clear it all the way down, and that'll be an icing call. This Crabtree's got Meese. Crabtree made a little backhander, cute pass. It's Meese trying to work his way out of off the half wall. Here's Crabtree again. He'll pick it back up. Still looking. Crabtree in behind the net for the Ice Hawks. He'll turn it back into the corner. It's a nice bit of skating by him. And here's Meese now, and he'll spin through one and off to the half wall. This one will make it out of the zone. Touched up there by Howard. Howard off of it. And that's the net, and the Oilers still have control, or really getting it settled now inside the Hawks zone. Howard push him into the wall. Stinnett now will chase him down, and they cycle it through below the goal line here, and here's Meese. Back out to the point. All the way across the ice. And all the way through the slot. Meese. Didn't clear it out, and this one out of play. Didn't make it. Icing 1:13 left in the period. This is DeReeve in the face-off circle. Still inside the circle. Had to be touched by Witt. He sticks one into the corner, and the Oilers slow things down there. And now Stinnett over there, Stinny. And then back through the slot. And this one's three different saves, and Witt finally lays down on it and gets the That's 3 saves in that with 53 seconds left in the period. Get Hughes and Zerflew out here to play defense. In the face-off center, that face-off circle, that's Marshall DeReeve. Skated over the top, and a quick shot by the Oilers went wide on the. I'm gonna get a penalty for a high stick. Gonna go on the power play. I'm gonna get a face-off in there and to see if Zerflew swaps out who he's got on the ice. Got a pretty solid lineup currently, but it looks like he will send Crabtree over the wall. And potentially Meeser too if he can get his gear put together, and he does. That'll leave DeReeve and Zerflew on the ice with Heath. Gonna try to tie this one up in the next 48 seconds. They didn't put a penalty up for him. We're waiting on time here for them to get the clock figured out. There it is, 2 minutes to number 27. Schaefer in the bin. Quick turn, and Heath and Zerflew able to shovel it back in deep and wrapped around the corner. There's Crabtree now. Crabtree circles high, left it for Zerflew, and he'll whiz one that's blocked by Kite up into the net. hold it after the face-off. They'll circle out. Matthews going to turn around and fire one in. He had a guy way deep inside the zone. So anyhow, works out. Pretty smart play by Matthews. Get a face-off just outside their zone. Minute 32 left in the period. And unless they score, they'll start the second frame on the power play as well, because there's only 20 seconds left in this second period. Oh, they pushed it through for Daniel Heath. Heath not able to do anything with it. And here's Crabtree going to take it straight to the house. DeReeve with half a second left. A little quick break. Ice Hawks will come back with 1:11 left on their power play, down by 1 to start the third. If you haven't subscribed to Kenai Sports Live yet, I'll explain it one more time. We're on the YouTube now. I've tried to do a little less on Facebook. I think we get a better quality of audio as well as video going through YouTube. You subscribe to Kenai Sports Live, hit that notifications button, and anytime we go live, you'll know, and you can decide if you want to watch Ice Hawks or the Stars or the Saints or the Cardinals play the sport. And we're covering quite a few different sports. We'll get hockey and football and soccer. So we're covering quite a bit of stuff. And it continues to grow. Covered some other KPHA teams this year, some of the smaller teams, U12 and U10. And now we're doing this U18 game, and of course we'll always cover the Soldotna Stars hockey program and the Kenai Cardinals hockey program as well. So it's a good spot to be if you like Peninsula sports. It's Crabtree in the face-off circle. Had me skate over the top of it, and Heath in there now. He'll fire one, it goes in the back of the net. Just like that. I'm shorting the time here, so it took about 6 seconds to score that goal from the face-off. Daniel Heath just ripping one under the shin pad of Kite. It's the net. Little body lake up a little bit, and this one out of play. Tapped that by DeReeve, and that is the end of the power play, and that's probably why the goal was scored so quickly. Either way, we'll take it 3-3. that second period, my count is Evan rather, saw 10 shots and he saved 9 of them, and Kite saw 4 shots and he saved all of them. Pulled back by DeReeve, who wins this one. Stinnett push it into the corner, and they're tangled up there, and they're going to call Stinnett for a penalty as soon as the Ice Hawks touch it up, and they'll skate off their Kite. He's going off the ice, going to try to get on the 6th man, the 6th attacker there, and hopefully the Ice Hawks can get this one touched up rather quickly. They do have their 6th player, this one all the way through the slot, and now down into the corner. Hughes over there, and now it's finally touched up by Marshall, and they'll go on the kill. 12-17 left in regulation. We're tied at 3. Zerflu gonna send his killers over the wall. He's pulled back. DeReeve eases his way in there. DeReeve gonna end up with it on his puck. Zerflu tangled up in the corner there, and you got 3 Oilers down there with him, and they'll let him play it around. It's out to Maselli. Maselli at the high slot. Now all the way across, and tangled up in the slot. Is he going to send them both, or is he just going to call it outside the zone and we'll reface off? Looks like it's just a reface off here, outside the zone. Pushed it forward. Played really wide by the Oilers. Now bring it back down. Their point man skates it all the way deep, and they'll swap spots with the puck. And this one played out to the blue line there and picked off by Daniel. He's already got a goal in this period, and he's got no help down there because they are on the kill. So the Hawks won't rush the zone, and Maselli will bring this one in by himself, and Witt able to make the save, hit him right in the stomach. .108 left in the kill for the Ice Hawks. Need one more in the next 11:25. Physical play, and this one out to Yaman. And Witt able to make that save 2 times. Tracked and brought back in, and this one off the back of the net, and Oilers will go over for it. And that's off. And they'll repair that. That's why the stop in play. So just a single shot by both teams so far. 54 seconds left in this penalty kill. You got Stinnett missing. Didn't see what he did, and I didn't recognize the call, or even see the call. Looks like Meeser in the face-off circle. It was, and he pulled it aside. Got it out to him, and he tipped it over one. And he brought it into the zone, onside even, and here's an opportunity for the Hawks, and that's Hughes, and he threw it just aside on the blocker side, and Kite's a left-handed goalie. And he steps through, 30 seconds left in the kill, and they're going to say that it was iced. As they should, he let go of that well before he made it to the center line. If the puck passes more than 2 lines without being touched, he doesn't like that. So here's Mies. Played deeper by the Oilers. Crabtree will confront him. And he skates on by. Meeser will take up the fight, and he'll take a swat at it and turn and fire. Evan Witt pounces on that one. 13 seconds left here in this kill. Crabtree in the face-off circle. Pulled well aside. Macer out there. He's getting his minutes today, as he should. Ripped into the corner, makes it way off the zone. Canavo with a sneaky maneuver there, and now both teams are even strength. Canova jumped on the dasher, and I don't know that Witt had to touch it. Pushed back the other way. No, that's Hawkins. Jammed at it pretty quickly. Held up there on the circle. And here out to Meese. It's picked away from him. You don't see that very often. Now back the other direction comes Schaefer. Schaefer put one into the face mask. This one still dangles out there a bit. And then Evan Witt able to fend it off. Now here's Meese again. And he's tripped down and no call. And Meese will go for change after gathering that one up and getting it in to the Oilers' end. Played there by Potton, and it just missed the net wide are the Oilers, and it's trickled out of there now. Woodhead from way downtown, that hit a stick. And now it's back into the blue bit, and Evan Witt just standing on his head for this series. And way out there now again, and Witt will pounce on this one to stop the play. Ooh. 8:56 left in the period. Quick shot. Witt saw it all the way. And he'll drop the leather on this one as well. Shot totals in those first two periods. They ripped it out there. Heath, offside. On Evan Witt, I had, in the first two periods total, I had 15 shots on him with 13 saves. And then in the first two for Kite, I had 10 shots on him with 8 saves. And both teams have scored here in the third. That's how we're up to threes. They're pushed into the zone by the Ice Hawks. That's Woodhead will grab it out of there and swat it out a couple of different times by Heath. Now tracked by DeReeve, and Whittingham put into the boards, and it's wrapped around there into the corner. DeReeve get it up to the half wall. Now Howell can't get it clear of the zone. And that's Stinnett pushed down to the ice, and Witt making his money today, and it's pushed up and out of the zone, and Howell will get it deeper into the Oilers' zone. Brought into the zone now by the Oilers. Lost an edge. Trying to get it up and out, and that's Heath. He'll rainbow one in deep, and Crabtree right there to help him out. And it's kicked into the zone by Hughes. Hughes will push it in there. DeReeve just kind of directed it back into the blue paint, got into his skates a little bit, and it's iced all the way down. This one's going to end on Witt, and he'll hold it there. That's a shot on goal, and it's gloved down by Maselli. Never cleared the zone. It's a quick shot, and Witt again with 2 saves in the series. Held here by Jones. Jones around Howard. Jones still holds it for the Oilers, and back down low for them, trying to get some slot presence, and Witt able to defend another. This one all the way down, and it's going to trickle slow, and they'll let it go by. This Crabtree right back in it. Crabtree not able to take it away. Here's Zerflu. Zone's clear, and he got it pushed in deep. His dad said so. Zerflew way down in there for a defenseman. All the way down, and that's icing. 6:28 left in the tie game. This one left the zone. Stinnett back to get it. Tried to push it forward, and it just made it to neutral. All the way across the ice now. This Boatwright put the brakes on. He's finally got it clear. He's got one in front, but he's got two behind him just crashing. And that's Mulligan trying to get there in time. Push it forward. This one makes it into the zone. Witt won't play it into the wall. Get back to his crease. Stinnett down there, backed out. Mulligan gonna push it in there. Played it off the referee, and it's right out front. And this one didn't make it, I don't think, to Witt. I don't think he got anything on it. 5:44 left in the 3-3 regulation. Mulligan now. Can't be pushed out. His Boatwright trying to get it gone. This one trickles into the park. Just over the right shin pad of Evan Witt, who's played one heck of a game today. He's seen quite a few shots, and he's made some great saves, sliding across the crease, trapping the puck when necessary. Ice Hawks got to get 2 here in the next 5:30 if they want to come away with the W. It's Howell. Skate through a bunch of them, then he passes it around to the outside, and there's Heath, and he had to get a stop and play. Some post work. DeReeve now. Howell tried to play it backwards. Zerflew gonna continue it through neutral on the right direction. There's DeReeve, and he got bodied off of it. DeReeve holding it just outside the blue line, and there's some more help from Howell. And this puck went straight up, and now nobody knows where it is. And here's Howell with it. And he'll hold everybody up at the blue line, trying to take it down, right down the middle. Kept in here by Howell. Some more work from Heath, who's already got one this period, and he'll push it out. There's a shot and a save made, and they called it a dead puck while it was still up in the air, and that was a tough call. Maybe they thought it was trapped down. Real quick whistle on the trap there. 4:45 left. Back out for Zerflew at the point. He'll cycle it back down. He was looking for the half wall. Zerflew. Hawks not able to hold it. It's picked back up by Meese, who got it turned around. Thrown into the zone. And it's kept into the zone there, now 13. Howard. And chase it in. Kept in here, gloved down by Lake. and it's up and out of play. Face off inside the circle here. That's Howard in the face off circle. He's got Meeser in the slot. Crabtree to his right, just slightly behind. Howard playing D, and it's pulled back and slapped up by Crabtree. Crabtree pinched into the half wall. This one off the glass, and Meeser's gonna put the Jets on to get there in time, and he does. And they'll push it back towards the middle. It's Crabtree. He'll hold it. Out for Howard, who rips one and deflected a couple of times and lands just outside the crease high. Dipped back in there and wrapped around the corner for the Oilers. 3:41 left in their 1-goal advantage. Here's Stinnett around the backside. Makes it through one. He's got tied up pretty good there. And it's pushed back towards the middle, and the Oilers will gain it with 3. Lake gonna fire one, and that's a goal. So a little bit of a give up there just outside the zone, and they enter the zone 3-on-1, and you can't say that's one Evan wants back. He was stranded. Left to defend everybody on his own there, and Lake finally gets one. Heath having a conversation with a couple of the referees there at center ice. That's Shane Miller down there, Canada, talking with Heath, maybe getting some explanation. Smiles for everybody when it's all said and done. There's DeReeve, pulls it back. He's got Meese playing defense now. Just over the top, that was Howell calling for it. DeReeve trying to hold it. Meeks back to get it at neutral. Pushed into the zone. Turn around, quick fire there. DeReeve got a stick on it and some more. He'll get it up to the half wall. Meeks pull it off the half wall. And the Oilers able to keep it in. Wraparound try, fool's gold. Evan Witt shuts the door. Turn around and fire, and Witt is there again. With 2, maybe 3 shots in the period. That's all the Ice Hawks have. That's all I have them for. And so far, the Oilers have 10 shots in this period, and have scored 2 of those. So Witt definitely seeing the majority of the shots in this game. Howell able to pull it out of the pile. He's got Heath with him, and he continues to skate it. Got up into his body, and Zerflew will get it a little deeper. For the Ice Hawks, and Meese will play it back towards Zerflew. Zerflew hold on to it, and he dumps it into the zone. It's captured down there by the Oilers. DeReeve into the corner, poked away from the Oilers. Meese, body him into the boards. Meese got it kicked out of there now, literally kicked it out of there, and now it's Heath. Passes it off for number 8. That's Boatwright who gains the zone, and he's taken down for it. Heath and DeReeve. 1:37 left in the frame. We'll see if Zerflew pulls his goalie. That's quite the elbow there. And it's trickled all the way down, and they're gonna wave off icing here. It's just not moving that fast. Into the zone. Howard tried to get it across ice. He had Stinnett over there deep, or maybe no, that was DeReeve. Tried to push it toward DeReeve, and it was taken inside the zone, well offsides. 1:07 left in the game. Matthews carries it for the Oilers all the way across the slot. Mulliken first on scene for the Hawks. Under a minute now, 60 seconds left. And the Oilers just skated in. And Crabtree to the other side now, Stinnett. Stinnett pushed it out for Mulliken. Mulliken now. That's a knee right there, and that'll be a penalty with 42 seconds left. Yeah, absolutely. Called a trip. So they'll go on the power play for the 42 seconds anyhow. Down by 2. So you need a couple. Pull Witt out so you got the 6-on-4 advantage. Well, maybe not. They'll skate him back in there. Oh, Witt is playing really high. He said if you get him tied up here, we'll play with discretion. That's Zerflu coaching from the box there. Now Meese, and Witt gonna work his way off there slowly. And Meese will fire one that's into the blocker a kite, and it's still loose there. And the empty netter hits the post. Thank God for American steel. And here's Howell moving up the ice. You can't miss that gate anytime. Howell, 16 seconds left. He pitches one that goes into the net. Face off without a goalie. 6-on-4. Here's Crabtree in the circle. He's got to pull it left. It stayed on the dot. Meese turn and fire one quick. Held here by Zerflu. Zerflu trying to get it low. Meese getting it all the way back there. And he didn't get the shot away. And that's the goal. That's the game. So it ends on a power play, but it also ends with the Hawks down by 2. Give it up to Evan Witt, though, who played his butt off to keep him in it. For sure, got outshot by quite a bit. Really appreciate you guys watching. Zerflu squad. Pretty young for 18s, I think, and Oilers always tough on them. It was a good game. Remember, Kenai Sports Live, I'll have to say it one more time. If you like what we're doing and you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button. Final here, 5-3. Ice Hawks give one away this morning. They do play again this afternoon at 3:15. I don't think I'm doing that game. You'll have to maybe lean on Facebook for updates or your Team Snap, however it works out for you. My name's Martin Medkoff, and I appreciate you watching. Have a good afternoon.